It's good to be back. Sonia Novio, Miwezo. I was here in 2023. I want to say a big thank you to you. Because with all the intimidation, you still voted for me. Thank you very much. So I want you to help me again, but this time with bigger margin. Thank you. Like I said, it's good to be back. But what I want to say is, Madagugu, Miadakanam. When I was coming, I was looking around and I saw the water bodies. And I asked myself, do they really know what we can do with this? God has blessed us. Everywhere we go in the country, there is something that can give us money. Our only problem is the leaders who can show us the way, who can direct us, who can assist us. So the water bodies you have here, what we can do first is to breed shrimps and build cold stores so that we can export the shrimps and make money out of it. And if we can do that, we have to give you enough incentive. Like Agyapong motors, good nets, a lot of things that we can do with our water bodies here. Another thing we can do is, when you look at the Volta Lake, There's not a single boat. We are going to improve the tourism. All the tourist sites here will be developed for tourism. We're going to build beautiful hotels and restaurants with boats so that tourists will come in. That is how Keta you can make money. But I'm surprised what I saw here. Small hotels. We don't need small hotels with these water bodies that we have. We have to put up 5-star hotels and make sure we sell Keta to the rest of the world to attract tourists into this area. So I'm pleading with you. Vote for a businessman who can bring employment. We have voted for economists, we have voted for lawyers, we have voted for historians. They only come and speak big English. And our pocket is always empty. Let's vote for a pragmatic businessman who can turn the fortunes of this area into money and industries. I'm begging you to give me opportunity. And you see what we can do in Ghana here. Let us challenge ourselves as human beings. What any white man has done, we can do it too. You grow potatoes here. You don't know the importance of potato. We can use potato as starch. The starch I'm talking of is not the one we use for our dress. I'm talking of starch where pharmaceutical industries, all the drugs they produce, there is starch in it. But pharmaceutical industries in Ghana import potato starch. Why can't we give you loans? Why can't we give you fertilizers? Why can't we give you inputs so that you can expand your farms? And we bring a factory here to produce the starch for us and stop importation of starch. We can do a lot for ourselves. You know, the simplest thing, you grow potatoes. This is sweet potatoes. Sweet potatoes. And the good thing is, this is produced in Ghana here. So why can't we bring simple factories here like this? Please. God did not put us here for nothing, but for a reason. So believe in me. These are the kind of industries we are going to bring to this area so that you can put money in your pocket. You grow a lot of cassava. Let me tell you. Cassava. I was in Thailand, Ministry of Agric. And they can use cassava to produce 32 different products. But here we use it for gari, agbelema, banku, and that's it. You can use the cassava also for starch. You can use cassava for flour. You can use cassava for malt, beer. You can use cassava for ethanol. So with cassava, we can have so many factories. We use it for biscuits. Why our children, the youth, don't have jobs with all these opportunities? I'm begging you, let us stop the propaganda and get to work. Pragmatic approach. That is the only way we can save this country. We cannot continue to import. Simple things we are importing. You grow corn, a lot of maize in this area. When I was coming from Angra, on my left, I saw maize farms. When you go to the 5 northern regions, everywhere they grow maize. But we don't have one single factory. You can use maize for ethanol. You can use maize for starch. You can use maize for cooking oil. You can use maize for flour. You can use maize for Cerelac. So many things we can do. We can use maize for poultry feeds. Let me give you one example. Okay, go ahead. This is maize cooking oil. Don't worry, I'll go around. Maize cooking oil. This is from corn. Why are we importing this from Canada? This is from Canada. Why do we import corn oil from Canada, whilst we can grow corn everywhere in Ghana? And this simple thing, there's not a single factory, and we are importing this from Canada. I'm begging you, let's wake up. Vote for a businessman. I'm going to stop importation of oil and we'll produce our own corn oil. So believe me, we can do it ourselves. You see, the cassava you grow, this is from South Tong, Sogakope. Sogakope, Emiadek Enterprise. Your own Yabro is doing this from cassava. From cassava, Konkonte. You see how she has packaged it. This is the people we have to promote. This can go to all African markets in Asia, America, and Europe. A lot of Ghanaians outside will buy this. She's from Sogakope here. So if Sogakope is doing it, can't Keta do it? You can do it. So let's challenge ourselves. This is yam. Yam flour. Also from Emiade Enterprise. From Sogakope. From Sogakope, yam flour. This is in high demand in Nigeria. Nigerians eat more yam than Ghanaians. They call it pounded yam. We have all this, and you know what is happening? Every year, the post-harvest loss of our yam we produce is $380 million. So I'm begging you, we need a businessman now. I am a businessman. I smell money everywhere I go. That is why I'm telling you, we can use your water bodies to breed shrimps. You have, the Voltarians, you are very good in education. You learn. The money is just by you here, but you don't know. Only speaking English. Let's stop the English and get to work. Choboy, you grow tomatoes. You grow tomatoes. You don't have single tomato paste factory. And this is tomato juice. And we are importing tomato juice. I know Keta and Aura, you produce a lot of tomatoes. This is tomato juice. What are we doing? We are not poor. But we are poor with leadership. So you are rich. If you have a good leader with business sense, you are rich. Because we are going to create the industries here. You go into tomato farming, we'll give you all the inputs, fertilizers, and produce this at a cheaper cost so that we can compete in the whole world. This is pineapple and coconut. Pineapple and coconut juice. And this is imported from Holland. Why? We have a lot of pineapple here. We have a lot of coconut. And still, we are importing this from Holland. We are going to produce the coconut and pineapple juice and mango juice here in Ghana. I'll stop importation of this. That is the only way the farmers will make money and the youth of this country will also get jobs. Your land here, again, is very good for rice and sugar cane. When I went to the north, I saw a lot of rice paddies. Nobody is buying it. Now we have about 1.7 million tons of rice, and we don't have buyers. Why? At least we have to promote the rice farmers. Why? Every rice farmer, you sell your rice to Ministry of Education or get fund, and stop importation of rice from India and Thailand. If you don't want to eat Ghana rice, it's your own problem. We are going to eat our own rice. You know, you are into fishing. One thing is missing here. I have experience in that. I'm the one who has the biggest coastal facilities in the whole Africa. So your fishing industry, what you need is cold stores. But the cold store, let me show you. It is not just ordinary cold store. You know, under MPP, they tried to build the cold stores along the coastal line, but it was wrong approach. I advised them and they didn't take it. You know what you have to do? The cold store, they are in two phases. First, when you catch the fish, you have to store it in a blast freeze at minus 41 degrees. Then after 24 hours, you move it to the cold stores that you see, minus 10 to 15 degrees. Minus 10 to 15 degrees. When you do that, it meets international standards. And then you can export it. I'm a businessman. I know what I'm talking about. I have the experience. So the fishermen will give you that you are requesting for Agyapong motors, Agyapong motors. Agyapong motors is a cake. Go to Mauritania and see proper fishing vessels that will bring us money. So please, have confidence that we can do it ourselves. Choboy, you see, look, turn this way, turn. Everybody should look. What is this? What is this? Have you ever seen coconut flour before? No. This is coconut flour. Coconut flour. Coconut flour. Coconut flour. Coconut flour. Everywhere in Volta region, we have coconut. Yes, coconut flour. Coconut flour. This is not English. It's pragmatism. Pragmatism. Coconut flour. And we can use this for bread. Bread. And we are importing wheat flour. About $350 million a year. When we can grow coconut everywhere. Touch it and see. The same coconut you see there. Look what they have done. We have to challenge ourselves that we can do it. Yeah, this is coconut flour. What are we doing? What are we doing in this country? Everything we eat, we import. Meanwhile, God has given us arable lands that we can use it to feed ourselves. Have you seen coconut sugar before? Coconut sugar. Test it.
Brown sugar.
Taste it. Coconut sugar.
Brown sugar.
Coconut sugar. You have coconut everywhere. I can count 1, 2, 3, 4. Everywhere we have coconut. And we are importing coconut, we are importing sugar. You see what we are doing to ourselves. You see what we are doing to ourselves as a country. That is why the youth of this country have no jobs. Everything we are importing. We are going to build all these factories here to produce the coconut sugar here. Just taste. Joboy, you know, this is the country we live in. Everything we are importing. I'm begging you, vote for Kennedy Agyapong, the businessman. And I'm going to bring all these factories here. We can do it. Doc, try it and see. Choboy, this is Sobolo tea. Sobolo hibiscus tea. Sobolo tea. The good news is that this is made in Ghana tea. Sobolo. We can do it.
Okay,
Sobolo tea. Why can't we do it here? Sobolo tea. I want you to go and try it. Sobolo tea. Hey, I can't show you anyway. Hey, now I can't go and show you. Choboy, and this is prekese tea. Prekese. You know prekese? This is prekese tea. You see, we can do it all. We can do it ourselves. Prekese. This is prekese tea. Smell it. Yeah. This is Prekese. We have so many things that we can do to make money. You only need a businessman to show you the way. You only need a businessman to give you the help. You smell it. No? Smell it. Prekese, smell it. This is Prekese tea. We can do it ourselves and make money. Choboy, you see, this gel from Korea, and they use orange. Orange. They use orange. We have a lot of orange in Ghana. We don't know what to do with it. Orange. What are we doing? And they are importing this from Korea. When we have a lot of orange in this country. Orange. This is made from orange. The good thing is we have a lady in northern region. This is shea butter. Ashiba company in northern region. See how she has packaged this shea butter gel. Shea butter gel. Shea butter gel. We have a lot in this country. We need to promote ourselves. This is made in Tamale from shea butter. I'm begging you, give me opportunity. And I'm going to create businesses here to put money in your pocket.
Just for the people, just for the people.
Look at this. Choboy, I think you watched a video of some of the companies I have. Did you watch it? Good. You saw this. I produce this. It's my company. For your rice, your cassava, whatever. This is my company. I produce this. 2. The container packs. Container packs for food. All these comes from my company in free zones. You saw ladies packing these bottles. I produce these bottles for water companies. Now I want to ask you a question. When you saw the ladies packing these bottles, what they were doing, do they need certificate? Do they need degrees to pack this? Why is it that I want to ask a question? When you were coming here, did anybody ask you for certificate to come and see Kennedy Agyapong? But why is it that they know that you are wise, you can convince people to vote for MPP? You've done this for MPP. When you were doing it, Nobody asks you for certificate. But when MPP comes to power and you need job, then they will ask, if you are lucky, they will ask for certificate. They will tell you, we are not here because of MPP. So this, if I say that I'm going to create jobs, whether you went to school or not, you have your own job too. Because the ladies, you saw them packing this. They make 1,200 a month. I give them free transport from Ashama to free zones. Free transport from free zones to Ashama when they close. And I provide them lunch once a day. So please, the mechanics, the HND graduates, some make about 9,000 a month. So every level you have a job. So I'm begging you, believe in me. I have lined up investors. Bring this. Choboy. I am not the politicians who come here and promise you and they fail. In 2023, I promised voter region that if you vote for me, I'm going to bring industries here. This is a land I have acquired from Adidomi. 30,000 acres. And we are going to employ at least 2,000 Voltarians from this factory alone. I have also acquired another 30,000 acres at Adaklu. I have acquired another 56,300 acres at Sege. All for industries for Ghanaians to see. That you always vote for politicians, and they only promise and they never deliver. Kennedy Agyapong will deliver. I have, from February till now, I have sold or marketed Volta region and the 5 northern regions to my investors. And I have lined up 13 billionaires who are ready to come and invest here. And none of them worth less than 10 billion. They all worth more than $10 billion, and they are ready to invest in Ghana here. And the first place is Adidomi and Adaklu. We have all the designs for the ethanol plant. Whether I win or not, February we are going to start. So please, if you want me to do more, bring more investors to Ghana, then vote for Kennedy Agyapong. I want you to fill these forms. Delegates, you have worked so hard for the party. And you don't get anything out of it. This time, Kennedy Agyapong, this is a contract between me and you. Fill this form. Yes. We are going to take care of your grandchildren, your sons, and everybody who employ them to honor you or reward you for your hard work. You've worked so hard for the party, but when you are looking for jobs, they ask you, police 20,000 before you get in. Immigration, fire service, prisons, soldier. They charge our party people before they give them the jobs. I want to tell Honorable Amewu today, and I want to tell my doctor here, and chairman and the constituency executives, I'll give them position. I'll give them positions in my government. But if they don't take care of the party people, Honorable Amewu, all his dancing, I'll fire him. That is the only way we can build MPP party. When I was telling them, help the grassroots, help grassroots, help grassroots, nobody minded me. Mahama came. You see, he has sacked our people and has employed NDC people. So if Mahama employs NDC people and Ghanaians are not complaining that they are Togolese, Beninois, Nigerians, then I'm also going to employ you, the delegates, because you are also Ghanaians. So I'm back. Da Costa. Choboy. So I'm begging you, I'm going to take my seat. But what I want you to know is that I've come here I've come here to tell you what I can do. But other aspirants will come here, and all they are going to do is propaganda. Oh, Kennedy Agyapong has insulted party people. Oh, Kennedy Agyapong is informant to Yoko. Oh, Kennedy Agyapong is this. Enough is enough of the propaganda. Let them tell you what they can do. We want jobs for ourselves and our children. So enough of the propaganda. Let them tell us what they can do for us. I have come to tell you what I can do. I have shown you evidence. So let them come and tell you. One thing you have to bear in mind is that they want sympathy from you. And they will come to you. Oh, Kufuor went 2 times. Kufuor went 3 times. So give me another chance. Don't forget, that sympathy is a lie. Because MPP, Professor Dubois, was the first presidential candidate. He went only 1 time. President Kufuor contested him. Why didn't Kufuor leave it for Dubois and contested him? And again, the question is, why did MPP people dropped Edubuahin and gave it to Kufuor. Because Edubuahin's performance was abysmal, very low. So we decided to bring Kufuor. When we brought Kufuor, he increased the vote from 31 to almost 40%. Even when Rawlings was in power, that time there was no law. Kangaroo laws were in this country. But he raised the bar. That is why we decided to give him chance in 1998. So they should tell us the history. Let's know the truth. If you know the truth and you think you still have to give him chance, no problem. But for them not to talk about Edubuahin and start from Kufuor, it's a deception. So I'm telling you the gospel truth. Don't let anybody come and deceive you. Now let's do, as for Voltarians, I know you like school. So most of you understand. Yesterday was the first time somebody got the answer right at Central Tongue. We are going to do the same maths here again. Some candidates are preaching that Mahama went 2 times. He was home for 8 years and he has come back, and therefore he can also come back. What it means is that he wants you to stay home for 8 years or more. Now, if Mahama lost to Akufo-Addo with a vote of 1 million votes, and it took him 8 years to come back, now our candidate lost 1.7 million votes to Mahama. So how many years does he want us to stay home? Now, hold on. If 1 million is equal to 8 years, therefore 1.7 million votes is equal to X. Find X. So when you find X, the answer, those people who are coming to you, oh, give another chance, give another chance. With this abysmal performance, how long is it going to take him to come back? 16 years. By his own logic. By his own logic, he wants us to stay home for 16 years. I am 65 years, my sister. If we are going to stay home for another 16 years, I'll be 81 years. Maybe I'll be dead. If I'm not dead, even at 81, when you give me food, I can't taste the sweetness in it. 81, our elders here will tell you, every morning you wake up and your bones, a part of your body, you are in pain. So one person's interest, he wants us to stay home for 16 years. Meanwhile, in the history of Ghanaian politics, in the history of Ghanaian politics, Agyapong is the only luckiest candidate, because Ghanaians themselves are now calling MPP people, telling them, bring Agyapong. In the churches, pastors are prophesying, prophets. When you are in the bus, Ghanaians are discussing, bring Kennedy Agyapong, we vote for you. When you are in the schools, bring Kennedy Agyapong, we vote for you. In the beer bars, bring Kennedy Agyapong, we vote for you. Restaurant, bring Kennedy Agyapong, we vote for you. What else do we want? Don't forget that 31st January, when you vote, it is not the end. We are going to vote in December 2028. So let's listen to Ghanaians who are going to vote for us. Let's give them their choice. And I tell you, if you vote for me to become the flag bearer in January 31st, I will win 2028 election. So please, don't forget. My last advice, I'm going to sit down, is that let us speak the truth to ourselves. In politics, there is no back-to-back. Meaning, just the last election we lost, MPP was in power, and the president was from Eastern region. So if Mahama goes in the next 4 years, and you bring another person from Eastern region, Ghanaians are not going to vote.
Eastern region, Abi Mahama Bavia, that on the Eastern region talk. I would remember the Eastern region Kolakana, and more Ogadamu. I got Eastern region, Bachoko, Yarahana, Abi in future, Eastern region Hagaba.
Choboy, in the same way, Mahama from the north, he is going to hand over in 2028. There is no way Ghanaians are going to vote for another northerner.